one of the first questions that people came to us with was, how do I physical distance people from each other? So what we did for several customers right away is we went in and we deactivated spaces. So you can see the green spaces, these are available. This is that one that John has, so I can see that he's got that one booked. The gray ones are unavailable. So this is a pretty simplistic way of quickly distancing on a floor plan and making only certain spaces available to individuals. These are closed offices, so with the closed offices, I don't have to worry about the same distancing, so they're all available to people. Okay, that was one of the first things that people came to us with, still very relevant, very viable, and a lot of people are going down this path. Another idea that some customers came to us with was setting up this concept of breakdown time on space. And breakdown time on spaces gives you the time to make sure that you're appropriately cleaning between usage. So instead of saying you can only sit in these certain spaces, what people did is they went into the spaces, they put long breakdown times on their rooms. In this case, this customer has a 23-hour breakdown time. So from the time a person uses this desk, it'll be at least 23 hours before another person uses it. And that allows you to properly clean and prepare for the next person who may come in to use that desk. So that was a pretty popular idea as well. The next one that came up, and we see this one quite a bit right now, this one seems to be kind of a very popular trend. People have broken their work groups up into teams. And for whatever reason, colors are popular. So you have a red team, a green team, and a blue team. And they might say the red team comes in on Mondays, and they can book this space up here, Mondays and Thursdays. The green team comes in Tuesdays and Fridays, and they can book down here. And the blue team, they book the interior offices when they need to come in. So what you're actually seeing on this example is the combination of rules about people, when they can come in and what they're allowed to book, and space when it's available to individuals. So this idea of color coding is very popular. And one of the things we're seeing hand in hand with this is this idea of a 2-week work shift. So they might say, blue team, you're coming in for the next 2 weeks and you're working in these spaces across the top. And then you're out of the office for 2 weeks. Green team is coming in and they're going to work in these spaces down here. Everyone obviously understands why the 2-week window is important. That's something we all hear about the incubation period for COVID-19, but that has been worked into several of our customers' ideas for bringing people back to work in these 2-week work streams or work shifts, and putting people into certain spaces also. Another idea that's gaining popularity is this idea of dynamic spacing. And this one's kind of interesting, and I'll actually make a reservation here to show you this. Choice is so important in the workplace, right? It's been time and time again, it comes up in surveys about as one of the most important things for people in their workplace experience. And so instead of restricting people to specific rooms or desks, what some of our customers are saying is, well, you can book any desk, but as soon as you book one, the ones around it become unavailable. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to book this one down here, 212, but pay attention to the green circles around 212 that are within that 6-foot physical distancing area. So I click 212, I submit it, and it asks me to check in, of course. And as soon as I book 212, all of the desks around it immediately become unavailable. We'll do the same thing over here with one of these desks. Since the physical distancing is a little bit different, I'm going to book this one. Same thing, it'll ask me about check-in. And bang, I book that desk, and now the ones within a 6-foot radius of that desk become unavailable too. So that's another idea that some people are doing. Finally, the last idea I want to show you for floor plans is this idea of alternate work days. And the customer that brought this to us introduced it as alternate side of the street parking. So what they wanted to do is on certain days, today happens to be Thursday, these desks are available, the exterior desks are available. Tomorrow when I log in, these that are currently gray, these will become green because they've got theirs set up as certain desks are available Monday, Thursday, other desks are available Tuesday, Friday, and nobody works on Wednesday in the office because that's a deep clean day where everything in the office has to be cleaned. So the office gets deep cleaned Wednesday and Saturday. So just another idea for how people are arranging their workplace.